I say beautiful, I truly mean beautiful people out there. I realized that there's a lot of people that need encouragement. This light is so bright. Look at this thing, y'all. This is like a little mini, you know, life of filming and photography. But I'm trying to have it facing my way because obviously I'm doing this video at night, and it's really tough trying to get a decent video when you're doing it at night. I want to gear this video on just keeping people uplifted. A lot of people have things that they're battling. You know, so many people going through things like they probably can't pay certain bills, or they got, you know, they just going through nonsense maybe with family, or they going through nonsense, just nonsense in general. And I just want to just encourage you to keep your head up. Tupac always had a saying, and he always had it geared towards our sisters, and it was always just keep your head up. I know it's easy said, as I always say, easy said than done. When you got somebody that's keeping you motivated and keeping you encouraged, you know, it makes life a lot easier. I understand that life will get hard for each and every last one of us. The longer that we live on this earth and we got some age under our belt, all of us going to have stories to tell. And sometimes the stories can be wonderful. Sometimes the stories can be triumph. You know, it can be traumatic, dramatic. But I just want you to hold your head up. Everything is going to be okay. You know, the great thing about what we go through in life is that we're not alone. And that's why I said I'm truthfully grateful for YouTube. Like, YouTube is my first start from any of these platforms. It's my first start from TikTok, other than Instagram. I don't even fool with Facebook, but TikTok and YouTube is my major platform. Ever since I got introduced to YouTube, you know, I see so many wonderful people through the comment section, and it's like they helped me to heal from a lot of things that I was currently going through and have went through, and it makes me feel like I'm not alone. Because I'm not gonna lie, like for a long time when I was going through life, I'm like, dang, I must be the only person going through this. I'm alone. Like, you feel really lonely when you're going through life sometimes. And like I said, just going through these platforms, so many nice souls come to let you know, hey, we going through this stuff too, man. Telling you, like, I'm grateful. Like, some of these social media platforms really don't realize how they're bringing the world together, because really it's the world. I mean, I'm even realizing that people from other countries is watching my content. And even in TikTok, you got people from all kind of countries watching each other videos, and it's bringing us together. So that's awesome. That is really awesome. And honestly, I honestly feel like that if we stuck together on positivity and love and try to build, you know, world peace, that would be freaking awesome. That would further help you to hold your head up. Instead of you holding your head down, looking sad and crying, even though crying, sometimes you have to get the crying out. Ain't no point to hold it back. Sometimes crying is cleaning the soul. You have got to let the pain out through your tears. A lot of times when you cry, there's actual energy that's in those tears that you are releasing. Crying is actually healthy. For the most part, I mean, you don't want to cry around random people because you don't want to be vulnerable around everybody. But if you can find a decent place and just get it off your chest and let them tears just clean out your soul, let them fly, because that can get some great negative energy from the outside. Because sometimes when you hold in pain, like you hold in just stuff you going through, that stuff can turn into cancer, it can turn into heart attacks, it can turn into a stroke, it can turn into anything. It can turn into just you holding so much stuff in that when the right person come along, you done killed them because you done held your stuff in instead of processing it by either crying or talking about it or getting somebody to be there for you. So hold your head up, honey. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It gets tough out here dealing with all kind of issues that people have to deal with. Like I said, it can go from financial, it can go from loneliness, it can go from relationship issues, it can go from job issues, it can go from your children getting on your goddamn nerves, grandchildren. It can go, everybody got their own story. Everybody got their own story. But enough of us need to just tell each other, it's gonna be all right. Find the love in your heart. Don't be trained to be a hateful person. Train yourself to be a loving person. Train yourself. It's in you. Everybody has a good and evil side, but it's your choice to decide which side you're going to be on. Are you going to be filled with light, or are you going to be filled with darkness? You're going to be all right. I promise you. I promise you, baby. If I got through and get through and going through, I know you can do it. Everybody is special in their own right, including you. But what I'm saying is, I'm just a normal single mom, a normal woman, you know, a normal person that come from poverty. I come from struggle. I come from all this stuff. I can continue to push through even though things get really, really tough at times. You can too. I'm here to pull you up. Everything gonna be all right, my sister or brother, or my young child, or my young teen. A lot of y'all teenagers be going through it too. I never realized how many of our youth is catching hell out here. A lot of our youth, our 20-something-year-olds, our teenagers is catching hell. They catching hell trying to figure out life and just trying to survive, because so many people, it's like people hate kids. People hate the youth and they hate kids. Nobody cares to try to bring the youth up in the way they should go. Nobody cares to try to be somebody's mentor. People are foul. But yeah, man, you got this. You got this. Focus on what you have to be grateful for. Focus on what you want out of life. Instead of focusing on the things that happen to you or the things that you do not want, I want you to focus on what it is you do want out of your life. I want you to focus on, I don't care how small it is, because sometimes people can have so much stuff going on that it's truthfully hard. Like, I have nothing to be grateful for, but you do. You just got to find it. You can be grateful for still, you know, living life, even though some people probably say, well, I don't even want to live no more. Honestly, like, I would rather die. No, that's something to be grateful for. Because if you still living, you have a chance to turn things around. Be grateful for that you're not homeless. Be grateful for your health. Be grateful for that you're still in your right state of mind. You know how a blessing it is to still have your right state of mind? Some people are not even blessed to have their right state of mind. So many people, they just lost it and they can't get it back. So just to be in your right state of mind is a blessing. You blessed that you had a meal today. Some people can't even eat. You blessed that you had water today. Some people have no water around. Some people are dying from poverty that bad. If you got family, be grateful for that. If your children are healthy, be grateful for that. Find the smallest thing to be grateful for, and I promise you, if you bask in positivity, your life will start to change around because you're vibing out that positive energy. But when you stuck in stress, you stuck in depression, you stuck in just like nothing's going right, you're going to continue to progress that. Progress the positivity, not negativity. Hold your head up, baby. Hold that head up, honey. You can do it. I promise you. Find your willpower and will it. Will the ability to pick your head up off the ground and get through everything that you got going on right now. Because we all is fighting stuff that we're constantly getting through on a daily basis. Like I said, if I'm doing it, you got this. You got this in the bag, man. You got this in the mother-sucking bag, shorty. Sorry, y'all, times of the essence. I just want to keep people encouraged because a lot of people going through stuff out here, but they're not going to talk about it. They're not going to admit that they got so much stuff they holding on to. And then sometimes all people just want to know that somebody cares. A lot of times people just want to know that they're loved. So I can't do it for everybody, But my goal is to try and fill in the gap of love that most people don't want to give. So I know you don't know me per se. I don't know who's watching this, whether you're a subscriber, not subscriber. And by the way, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the like button and that bell. And check out the merchandise below too if you don't mind. That helps support the channel if you don't mind. But what I'm saying is, I just want to fill in the gap to where I'm giving as much love through videos or just through live feeds. I'm doing my part to try to uplift the next brother as much as I can. I can't save everybody, but I can do my part to give what love that I do have to give, because it feels good when people love on you. It feels good when people are there for you. It feels good when you can hear some good words. It feels good when you know somebody genuinely cares with no ill intent behind it. So, time is of the essence. Let's make better time of it. Let's love each other and not judge each other, because I never judge y'all, and I really do love y'all. I love all my supporters and my awesome, beautiful people that don't hate me because they don't even know me. So I love y'all, man.